getting around Williams Grove in the super late model? Well, if so, then stick around because in this video, I'm going to show you setup that I've got for this track that'll help you shave time off your laps and help you put yourself in a better position to battle for that feature win. So all that and more right after this. Thomas Brandon here. Welcome to another School of Sim Racing video. Now, really quick, let me just first off apologize. I know it has been a couple of weeks since I put anything out, and it's been absolutely just crazy. Not just in, the sim racing where, SSR in my league and all that stuff like that, because that's been totally hectic. I really took way too much on this year, but also, you'll notice I'm in a different location. I moved, I started a new job, just all kinds of things have been happening. So, last couple of weeks been really crazy, but now that I'm done with I shouldn't say done, but now that we finished up season 1 of our leagues for the wing sprint cars and the dirt midgets, and we just did the Knoxville Nationals, the 360 Knoxville Nationals and all that stuff like that. Now that we've got that done, I can take a break from the wing cars, which I'm really looking forward to because I want to just start focusing more on the late models and really the non-wing sprints because I love those. And also some UMP mods. I got a lot of people out there asking me about mods and late models and stuff. And so I wanted to put out this video because the super lates are at Williams Grove this week. And this is a tough track regardless. All right. And if you go look at some of the previous results so far this week, you're going to notice sub 20-second qualifying laps. Now that's by really like top split, 4,000, 5,000 iRating drivers. Now I just turned a 19.9 with this setup. The setup feels really, really good. Keep in mind, I'm a little rusty with these cars. It's been a while since I've really driven them. So if I sat here and turned, countless laps, I'm sure I could probably shave some more time off that. But for those of you out there who are, much more experienced late model drivers, but you just might not have, the grasp on the setups like I do, this setup will definitely help you because this is a fast setup. You just need a really good driver, and I'm not that. So this should definitely help you. All right. Now, I will have a link down in the description below where you can download this setup. So just click on it and it'll download this base setup, and then you just got to upload it into iRacing. Now, if you don't know how to do that, there's videos all over YouTube that'll show you how to install setup. So just search on YouTube how to install iRacing setup and it'll show you how to do that. Okay. But let's go over the setup real quick. Now, we've got the tire pressures. I've got 10 in the right front with 8 everywhere else, and then 5.5 inches of stagger. 5.5 inches feels pretty good to me at Williams Grove. I think that what's the max? 6? Yeah, the max that you can run is 6. This track is basically 2 drag strips with hairpin turns, and so we want to have enough stagger to really get that car rotated, and that 5.5 just feels really good to me, and so that's what we've got for our stagger. Now, on the chassis side of things, I do have some offset. This is actually one of those things in the late models that I kind of toy with depending on the track. So for you, you might want, and you know what, I'll put this at 0 right now, just so I don't forget. You might want to, play with that and add offset or take offset out. To me, that's really more of a personal preference type thing. So just keep that in mind. Now, we have a 600 spring in the left front with a 175 in the right. So really soft right front spring in this setup. And, that's, like I said, we've got these really sharp turns. And so we're really trying to get this thing just over on the bars, get it rotated so we can get through the corner. And then we've got the ride height in the front pretty low. We could probably go a little bit lower, but for the base, it's good. All right. When the track gets slick, we want to have that as low as we can get it with the rear up as much. But for right now, this is pretty good. We've got a 9.2 shock in the right or in the left front with a 2.9 in the right front. You can see we've got the shocks here maxed out in opposite corners. So we've got an easy up on the left front with the tie down on the right rear, and then on the right front we've got a tie down with an easy up on the left rear. So it's a different shock combination. I don't typically run these types of shocks, but for Williams Grove, it works really, really well. In the rear, we've got a 220 spring on the right rear with a 175 on the left rear. We've got the J-bar at 16. Our trailing arms are at 20 and 16. droop train's at 25, and then we've got the ballast at -11, and then I've got the axle J-bar at 12.5. All right, now the gear I've got at 491. That feels really good to me. If you want to go to a little bit taller of a gear, you can. I let off quite a bit when I'm going into the corners here, as you got to. I mean, because you're carrying so much speed. So that gear helps me maximize my top speed while giving me the bottom end that I'm looking for. Okay. So that's the setup. Like I said, I'll have a link down in the description below so you can go down and, you know, just click on that and download it. All right, so let's turn a couple laps here. Now, the line here is, I'm going to be honest, I just try to get through the corner as well as I can. I typically will stick to the bottom. Keep in mind, I've never ran a super late model race at Williams Grove. I've only ran the pros here. But the setup that's on here right now, the car feels really good. You do gotta, you know, really, I actually do use a little bit of brake when I'm entering here. But once you get the car rotated, you can see it does a pretty good job of sticking and going. One of the guys on my SSR Elite team, he ran top 3 with I think it was this exact setup in the super lates with some really good drivers. Like, we're talking, you know, 5,000 plus I ratings. And so the setup is definitely fast, even when the track, you know, slicks off. So just a couple of little adjustments to make. You can definitely have some success. And you can hear we're getting close to that limiter. If you want to put in a little bit taller gear, you can do that. See if that'll help you some. Like I said, I'm really rusty with these things, so I'm sure that you can do better than I can with it. All right. Now, if we look at the laps here, when I was doing, you know, low 20s, like I said, I had a 19.9 up here. If we look at the line that I ran here, we just go to far chase real quick, and let me bring this up. Drop that down. Right. You'll see, you know, how much I'm just rolling out of the throttle, getting the car low, and then you can see there's a whole lot more room I have down there on the bottom. I just, like I said, I'm rusty with these things, and my sense of surroundings with them is really, really bad when I don't drive them for a while, because, you know, you go from the sprint cars to this, and it's just, I mean, it's hard to tell where things are. At least for me, it is, you know. So, anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Like I said, I'll have the setup down in the description below. You can try it out. Hopefully, it helps you shave some tenths off your lap time, and then also help you, you know, finish up front in the future, right? Because that's what we're all looking for. But do me a favor, all right? Please, if you like this video, hit that like button. Also, make sure to subscribe and then hit the notification bell so you know when I put out any more of these videos. Like I said, I got a whole lot more stuff coming now that we're done with the league stuff. Going to be taking a nice long break. I plan on putting out a lot more videos, you know, instead of it being 3 weeks in between. I'm planning on putting out, you know, a couple videos a week now for the foreseeable future. So make sure you're subscribed and that you got that notification bell so you don't miss those. Now, if you'd like to join me when I'm racing, all right, if you'd like to do that, check that out. I live stream on Twitch. You can head over to Tommy_Brandon at Twitch TV. Make sure you follow me over there so you can stay up to date when I do that. I'm going to be live streaming my league race tomorrow night. And then if you want to join SSR, it's completely free. I'll have links down in the description below for you to do that as well. All right, so that'll do it. Thank you very much as always. Until next time, I want to wish you good luck and good racing. Take care.